Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
We're back on the Nada Yada Island Confessions Show. Benny is about to tell us how he found two loves. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks to Metro, I found iPhone 12 and Apple Watch SE.
At Metro, get the perfect match of both iPhone 12 with 5G and Apple Watch SE for only $99.99. You heard that right. Both for just $99.99. Holidays with Nada Yada Yada. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
Bring your number and ID, sign up for Metro Flex Plus, and add a watch line. Not available if you're with T-Mobile or been with Metro in the past 180 days. Limit 2 per account.
Today on CityCast Pittsburgh, it's the best time of year if your love language is giving and receiving gifts, or the worst, if it stresses you out and feels too high pressure to come up with the perfect present. Whether this time of year brings you joy or anxiety, we want to make your holiday shopping a little smoother. So we're rounding up some of our favorite holiday markets, where you can find the best local gifts, from a candle shaped like bow tie pasta to art that pays homage to Paige's Dairy Mart. It's Wednesday, December 4th. I'm Mallory Falk, and here's what Pittsburgh's talking about. I'm here with Hey Pittsburgh newsletter editor Francesca DeBecco to talk shop, literally.
Yes. Hi. Happy to be here.
Francesca, you put out this massive list of pop-up markets in the newsletter and on the CityCast Pittsburgh website. You have been searching high and low to find all the best spots for seasonal shopping.
Yes, I am big on shopping local. It means a lot when we can gift our loved ones something really special while also boosting up the Pittsburgh economy. A lot of artists and creators really rely on this time of year to get their business. So I personally challenge myself every year to do all of my holiday shopping local, and I feel like every year I get a little bit better.
Francesca, since I've known you, I've tried to challenge myself too, and thanks in large part to your guidance. This is something I've been able to do the past couple of years. I hope now our audience can take in this tradition as well. So we're going to share some of our favorite markets with you. We're going to start off with the big markets with lots of vendors where there's really something for everybody. Then we're going to get into the more specialized niche markets. And last but definitely not least, probably first in our hearts, the markets where you can get lots of delicious food and drinks while you shop and as gifts.
Yes. Let's go classic first, though, Mallory.
Yeah, so probably the most classic, most traditional is the People's Gas Holiday Market. That's in Market Square downtown. It's this kind of European-style holiday market. Mm-hmm. So it's already open. It runs through December 24th, starting every day at 11 a.m., and this one's cool because it really has this mix of local vendors and vendors from all over the world. So I know we're really plugging shopping locally, but if you want to go to a local market but have sort of a wider selection, this is a great one.
Yeah, and the PPG ice rink is right there, so it's perfect for a full fun day of festive activities. You know, there's something special about going downtown during the holidays.
Yeah, I would say maybe skate first and then do your shopping so you're not whacking other people with all of your bags as you trip on the ice, or at least, I'm not the smoothest skater, so I definitely don't want anything in my hands. But yeah, you can really make a day out of it, or, go see a holiday show downtown or something, plan a whole outing. I was looking through the list of this year's vendors. I haven't made it down myself yet, but one that I'm excited to check out is called Cute as a Dumpling. So it's these sisters who live in Pittsburgh and love pierogi, because who doesn't love pierogi who lives in Pittsburgh? But so they partner with folks in Nepal who hand make these wool ornaments and tree toppers that are shaped like pierogi.
That's
They're
awesome.
Super cute. They have these little smiley faces, and there's a whole variety. So there's one that's holding an apple, which would be, perfect gift for a teacher. There's one riding a hot air balloon. I don't know if they have this at the market, but I saw on their website they have a mobile, for a baby's nursery that's all just smiling pierogi. So yeah, I think for someone in your life who celebrates Christmas, who's looking to add ornaments to their tree or in search of a perfect Pittsburgh tree topper, this is a vendor that's worth checking out if you make it down to Market Square.
Mallory, that sounds so whimsical and adorable. I love that so much. And this is just a really fun thing to do during the holidays. Go downtown, maybe stop in a holiday pop-up bar. We have a huge list of those on the website and a podcast episode all about it too, so go check that out. And if you can't find something there, you have to go to the other extremely large event for local holiday shopping. It's Handmade Arcade on December 6th and 7th. Mallory, I know this is both one of our favorites.
Yeah, this is the one market I make sure I get to every year because I just feel like there are so many great, like hyper local, hyper specific vendors there. And it really is, I can kind of knock out my gift list for like everybody in my family, everyone on my list in one go because there's just such a nice variety at Handmade Arcade.
Yeah, it's so true. There are more than 275 makers. That is a lot to browse. It's at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. They've got jewelry, pottery, art, candles, clothing, body products. Some of my favorites are always there if you have a stylish person in your life. Definitely stop at Sasha's booth. They sell these really beautiful fiber jewelry pieces. And then Jenna Vandenbrink, she is a ceramic artist, and you can find everything from like tableware to candles to ornaments and jewelry too. So there's really beautiful pieces. And then, of course, our CityCast Pittsburgh contributor, Kevin Gavin, his daughter has a business called Mars Design Co.
Yeah.
And she sells these incredible wooden cutting boards. So be sure to stop by her booth and get that for someone who's like, you know, the cook in your life.
Yeah, I've picked up a number of these back before I even knew Kevin. So this wasn't just, to support someone in my life. But I think like there are so many spots where there are beautiful wooden cutting boards for sale as gifts. But these are like just more interesting and intricate than really any others I've seen. Like I got this one for my brother that's sort of this checkerboard pattern with like some purple and red shades of wood.
I love it.
They just are really visually stunning and true art pieces.
Yes.
Unlike any other cutting boards I've seen. I celebrate Hanukkah, which means that I'm always kind of looking for a nice little gift that you can get for like the 6th, 7th, 8th night of Hanukkah, like when you've already given someone their big ticket gift. But
mini presents.
Want a little mini present. And so I think this year I'm going to pick up a bunch of stickers from Happy Little Canvases.
Yes.
Which has amazing Pittsburgh themed stickers. Like there's one that's a smiley face cookie holding a takeout bag from Eaton Park and it says hot to go. So
I love it so
any
much.
Chapel Roan fans in your life, this is a perfect gift for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to be stopping by there for stickers. And then I'm excited to check out Good Eater Manufacture, which makes lamps and stereos out of like vintage found items. Like I saw that there was a lamp made out of an old time rotary phone. And so I think if you're looking for a gift for somebody who just moved into a new spot, like this could be a great place to check out.
That's so fun and unique. And if you don't love the crowds, you can always go to the Friday night preview party for $35. Believe me when I say it's totally worth it. And then on Saturday, there's also an early birdie shopping window for $25. So, great if you kind of want to take your time to look at all the vendors.
Yeah, because I mean, Handmade Arcade gets crowded. It is super popular. So if you want a more intimate browsing experience, this might be the route to go. Get tickets to one of those like preview early bird events. Just going to run through a couple of the other biggies. So this Sunday, December 8th is Bazaar Bazaar. That's from 12 to 6 p.m. at Spirit in Lawrenceville. And there will be more than 30 designers and makers there selling everything from upcycled goods to handmade ceramics. But what's cool about this one is they're also going to have flash tattoos and nail art, tooth gems. So you can really get like glammed up while you're shopping as well. There's also going to be some raffles, and then they will have the Steelers game on. So don't worry, your holiday shopping does not need to conflict with watching the Steelers game, which I know is critical here in our fair city.
Yeah, important for Yins. So one of my other favorites is the I Made It Market. They have their Merry and Bright set up at the Southside Works on the 14th and 15th. These are always a hit. This year, they're going to have holiday drinks and a winter themed bar. There's a ton of local vendors, kind of the same deal of the stuff that you'd find at Handmade Arcade. You can find candles, tea, home decor, jewelry, vintage, pottery, all kinds of stuff. Just to shout out one of my favorites that I've always seen there, Megan, aka One Fly Chicken. She has these gorgeous stained glass creations that you can hang in your window. So if you have someone in your life who likes a little special home decor, that might be a fun gift.
Yeah, I know this one starts at 10 a.m. And so I would recommend checking it out and then stopping into Speckled Egg for brunch after or before if you want to fuel up. Like, again, trying to think about ways you can turn this into like a whole nice outing. And that is such a nice breakfast spot over on the south side.
Yeah, and it's a collaboration with Commonplace Coffee. So, you're going to get a good latte there too.
Yeah, exactly. One more kind of big general market I'd like to shout out is the Queer Craft Market that's happening at the Union Project in Highland Park on December 15th. It'll be from 3 to 7 p.m. So Union Project is that pottery studio that always has some like nice wares out. But there will be queer makers from all over the city selling things like art prints, jewelry, stickers, apparel. So it's a great way to support some local artists. Another like perfect spot to find some holiday gifts.
Yeah, I love their pop-up markets there. Let's move on to the more niche specialty ones. I want to talk about, surprise, surprise, an Italian Christmas market.
Of course you do.
So this one is at the Istituto Mondo Italiano in Regent Square. This place is actually a cultural organization and language school, but they also have awesome cooking classes, so that might be a fun gift. But if you want to go and shop there, they have Italian-made clothes, art, and more fun things all through December 21st. And there's some really fun kitschy things there. They have like hand-painted ceramics. There's a biscotti jar, a limoncello bottle with 6 shot glasses. I really love the pasta theme gifts, like a spoon rest that looks like a ravioli and a candle in the shape of a bow tie pasta. This is just really feeding my soul.
Yeah, I was browsing their site to see what was available. There were so many great pasta-themed gifts. Again, if you're looking for like a little 8th night of Hanukkah gift or maybe a stocking stuffer, there were these magnets that look like bags of penne or spaghetti that look so cute. And then also there were toddler pajamas with little pasta patterns all over them, which
incredible.
Is definitely going to be my gift to my daughter. So this one looked great. Great for Italians and non-Italians alike, just like the two of us.
Absolutely.
So another one that I'm excited about is the Phipps Gifts and Greens, which is coming up December 5th through 7th. So this is happening at their garden center in Mellon Park, not at the conservatory, but there's going to be all kinds of like holiday wintry greens there to choose from. Fresh garlands, poinsettias. You can get a custom wreath designed for you. So for like the plant lover in your life or the person who's super into Christmas decor, this is a go-to spot for holiday gifts. The market opens at 10 a.m. and then the closing time depends on the day. But again, that's coming up this Friday through Sunday.
Yeah, leave it to Phipps to do it right. And then another niche market is the Very Merry Krampus Market at Trace Brewing in Bloomfield. That's December 9th from 5 to 10 p.m. If you don't know about Krampus, it's like Santa's evil twin. There's a lot of lore around it. So there's going to be secondhand, vintage, homemade goods, and some things with a little bit of a spookier side. So think a little bit of, Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. I don't know.
If you're the kind of person who's like still in denial that Halloween is over, you are not ready to move on to Christmas, holiday time, this might be the spot for you.
Today's show is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're a magic maker like me, the person in your crew responsible for the parties and the menus and keeping the whole squad on theme and on time, the holidays can be so much fun, but they can also kind of run you down. Therapy can be a great way to bring yourself some comfort. Maybe you want to learn how to set some boundaries with your friends and family this time of year, or maybe you're working on coping skills for when you get overwhelmed. Therapy can empower you to be the best version of yourself in any situation. If you're thinking of making a change, BetterHelp wants to be there for you. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Find comfort this December with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/CityCast today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/CityCast. Today's show is sponsored by Autism Pittsburgh. Founded in 1967, Autism Pittsburgh provides resources and referrals for autism support services, diagnoses, organizations, therapists, and more. And they're especially devoted to bringing our local autism community together through concerts, caregiver and parent support groups, and summer camps. They even have a 21-plus golf program. Autism Pittsburgh has a long history of helping folks and families with a loved one on the spectrum. They were actually one of the founding members of the Autism Society of America. And even though they recently changed their name, their commitment to building strong connections, spreading awareness here in the Steel City, and all important advocacy work, that all remains the same. Because everyone deserves a fun, compassionate community where no one feels alone. To donate and learn more about Autism Pittsburgh, visit autismpittsburgh.org.
All right, let's move on to the more artsy markets. I want to talk about Wrap It Up. It's a holiday market that's happening as part of Brookline's Light Up Night. So it's at Steel City Craft Emporium. And if you've never been there, it's the city's largest LGBTQ plus owned craft store. So this is December 7th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. But Brookline's Light Up Night activities are from 2 to 6. So they're going to have a hot chocolate bar and actually free gift wrapping with your purchase, which is always nice. I'm not the greatest rapper. And then for Light Up Night, they'll have pictures with Santa, live music, food and drinks, and a lot of businesses along the stretch there are doing free samples. So there's like cookies, cider, popcorn. And then, of course, their annual raffle. It benefits Brookline Together, which runs a lot of community events and activities. So a little fun for the South Hills.
Listen, if someone serves me hot chocolate and wraps a gift for me, I am there. This sounds like my kind of event.
Yes.
So I'm excited about one in the East End in Shadyside, the Winter Artists Market at the Pittsburgh Center for Arts and Media. There will be a bunch of local artists and also food from Farmer Baker and drinks from Jackworth's Ginger Beer.
My favorites.
Yes, great pairing as you browse the gifts. There's going to be a bunch of vendors there that I'm really excited about. One is Waku Waku. They make handmade baby shoes that supposedly don't come off.
They're so cute.
They're really precious, including this year they have this City of Bridges print with Pittsburgh bridges on it. So great baby gift. I also saw that they can make adult sizes available on request.
Oh my God. Matching?
Yeah. This isn't limited to the children in your life. And then another vendor I'm excited to check out there is Greg's Drawing Shop Prints. So this has prints of kind of iconic Pittsburgh spots, including some that are still going strong, like Paige's Dairy Mart and the Squirrel Cage, and then also spots that are gone but not forgotten, like the Dirty O. So I really like the style of these prints. And if you have someone in your life who has like a very specific connection to a very iconic Pittsburgh landmark, this would be a good one.
Yeah, like it was your first date. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that would be really sweet. Yeah. If your first day was at the Squirrel Cage, you got to get on this. And also, awesome. I love you.
They're also collecting donations of canned and dry goods plus hygiene products for the Wilkinsburg Community Ministry. So bring that, and you can also enter their raffle. This is, again, December 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, and you get to enter that raffle. You get a ticket for it if you bring a donation. So extra incentive to bring something with you. And the raffle is for a maker date with a printmaking instructor. So pretty good prize, I'd say.
I love that. Speaking of making things, this is also on the East End, the Holiday Handmade Crawl on December 15th. This is with Workshop PGH. This market actually stretches multiple locations, so it's fun for the whole family. They're going to be posted up in the Workshop studio in Wilkinsburg, and then they're also going to be at the historic Wilkinsburg train station. They're going to have DIY activities. You can grab lunch from food trucks. And it's just fun to see inside this former passenger train station that was built by the Pennsylvania Railroad. So it's just a neat opportunity to get inside there and do some shopping.
There should be more markets in like historic Pittsburgh sites.
Yeah.
I love this idea. Okay, well, let's move on to our final category, markets with food or drink. We've already mentioned a couple, like there are some drinks and treats woven into a lot of these markets, but these ones especially play it up.
Yeah. So let's start with the Santa Sippin' Shop. That's December 14th over in Spring Garden at the Threadbare Cider. You can do activities like decorating cookies while you discover really unique local handcrafted goods. They're always set up in their downstairs distillery room. So get some cider, grab some pizza. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and if beer is more your thing than cider, on December 14th, same day, there is Crafts and Drafts at East End Brewing in Larimer. This is the annual event hosted by Alternate Histories, which has a shop in Greenfield. And their stuff, I've actually seen them at Handmade Arcade. I'm sure they're going to be at a lot of these holiday markets. But their motto is everything's better with monsters. So they have these like maps and calendars and greeting cards with fictional monsters added to the scenes. Like there's a print that makes it look like King Kong is attacking the Cathedral of Learning. Maybe if you've got a Pitt student in your life, this would be a good gift for them.
Yeah.
If they're wishing for a sci-fi disaster, that means they can get out of class. So they have all kinds of great stuff. And then they're also hosting this larger craft festival where you can also get some great beer.
Yeah. And pizza again. And then if you listen to our Guide to December episode, you'll already know about this. The Lawrenceville Cookie Tour is happening December 14th and 15th. This is one of our favorite traditions. It's been running for 17 years. Be sure to bundle up and bring a goodie bag so you can take your leftovers home. You get to pick up cookies at all the small businesses along Butler Street. And for an extra special pop-up, you can stop in Lawrenceville United's Cookie Mall. It's in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club. They have holiday activities, pictures with Santa, and Radiant Hall's pop-up market. So there's lots of festivities to go around. And remember, you can find more information on all of these markets on our website at pittsburgh.citycast.fm.
Happy shopping, everybody.
Yes.
That's all for today here on CityCast Pittsburgh. If you enjoyed the show, please consider giving us the gift of a nice rating and review, and don't forget to subscribe to our Hey Pittsburgh newsletter. We will be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Talk to you then. Sorry for all the false starts, Selena. Hopefully it's not too messy.